Now, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a floor rising screen from WEMAX that's going to transform any room in your home to a home theater, regardless of the lighting situation. We're talking about a floor rising screen that's 120 inches in size, as you can see right here. It has a 16:9 ratio, and it's going to eliminate 90% of the light around you. It's going to give you a great viewing experience during the day, and at night, it's going to be even more spectacular. This is an ALR screen, which means that light is rejected from the left, from the right, and from the top, but it is absorbed and it's also improved when it's coming right in front of it. The screen that you see right here, the images that you see right here are coming from also a WEMAX Nova projector, which combined with the screen gives you amazing viewing experiences when it comes to movies, watching games, playing games. Just in general, you're going to have something that just looks like this, no matter if it's daytime or if it's nighttime. The other thing that sets the screen apart is that it has a 160-degree viewing angle. That means that if you are very close to the screen, literally almost right next to it at, just an angle like this, you're going to be able to see an amazing image. No distortion. It's going to be crystal clear. Now, this is a big screen. So let's talk about the dimensions for a second. We're looking at 114 inches wide. So it's pretty long, right? 76 inches tall. It's very tall, much taller than I am, and it's 4.7 inches deep. So that's the smallest dimension that you're talking about. So it's something about this wide, but then very, very long, and it goes very tall. But despite that, the actual, I would say, length of the display when it comes up to 120 inches is very viewable. It's very enjoyable at, any kind of room setting. The cool thing about this is that as you look at these dimensions, you can actually adjust the screen height as it rises and as it lowers so that it will fit your room depending on the height of your ceiling. The actual projector screen itself is going to be around 59 pounds. So it's a little bit on the heavy side, but it's very, very well built. It has also voice control features, which means that you're going to be able to use Google or Alexa to raise or lower the screen. It also has a remote control that you can use. And that remote control makes it super zippy. It has also a power cycle trigger, and what that means is that if you, for example, have this connected to the projector, in this case the Nova, and you power on the projector, it will automatically make the screen rise, which is going to be, it's cool, right? It's kind of like an automation because you power the projector and the screen comes from the floor up, and then it takes just 8 seconds to be able to get this thing fully extended. Now, this screen is going to be able to support 4K UHD, 3D as well. And then it basically has a scissor back construction that basically, as it's lifting up the screen, it makes it super smooth. So at first, as you see the screen rising, you may see some wrinkles in it. But then as soon as it basically is at full extension, it gets taut and basically everything is just super smooth like glass. Now, those commercial grade, I would say, or industry grade springs and I would say mechanics give you a really great durable experience. Now, as you're looking at these images, we're using actually a 4K Ultra HD Smart Projector from WEMAX. This is the Nova. We've reviewed it before, and it's a great projector. It's 2,100 ANSI lumens, and it has the ability to get up to 150 inches. This is the kind of image that you can get. And what makes this so spectacular is the fact that it's just inches from the screen. So we're talking about maybe 6 to 12 inches to get a screen that is spectacular. And depending on how large you want the screen, all you have to do is move the projector back a little bit, just a few inches, and the further it goes back, the larger the image gets, up to 150 inches of having a great viewing experience. Now, we're talking about a 3,000 to 1 contrast ratio. This projector, as you see here, supports HDR10, 30-watt Dolby Audio DTS, and it has Android built in, so Android TV, which means you don't need a streaming stick. Everything that you need is there. So this is literally a theater in a box. You take this projector, combine this with this screen, and you get this type of viewing experience. Let's go ahead and check it out. Now, one of the most compelling value propositions about this product is the fact that you can turn any room in your home into a home theater. Literally, all you need is enough space to be able to house this product, as you see laying here on the floor, in the area that you'd want to house it in. Now, everything is tucked away and secure. You can see in that aluminum frame. And the area that you see right there in the back is the rising screen that's going to pop up. Now, things with the screen are really simple. All you have there on the side is your power button. As long as that is powered up, and you have the cord connected, you're set to go. Now, for whatever reason, you'd like to make adjustments to the height of the screen. All you have to do is, using the included tool, is put it into these holes and adjust the height of the screen. I'm leaving it as default. My ceilings are high, and I actually like the default viewing height. It's perfect for us. Now, one other aspect that I appreciate about just the overall setup is that it does have an included sticker that you see there that gives you the details on the adjustment. So this is not something that you're going to do often. It's going to be something that you do once, but having it there and not in a manual makes it super easy to adjust. This does come in handy, though, if you tend to take this to a location and, use it almost like a portable setup. I actually have friends that have galleries that use ultra short throw projectors with screens like this. And as they move their gallery from location to location, this comes in incredibly handy because you never know what kind of height you have in the gallery. Now we're pairing up the WEMAX screen with the WEMAX Nova ultra short throw projector. You're going to see this is a fantastic projector, as we discussed. It's a 4K projector. It has Android TV built in, and the actual color quality, brightness, combined with the screen is going to fit any home. Now, there are 3 ways to activate your screen. One is using the included remote control. The other is using Amazon Alexa or the Google Assistant. And the third is by just connecting the trigger to the projector. So as soon as you power it up, the screen will come up. Super duper convenient. So that you can see how fast this goes, we're going to actually use the remote control. Check that out. That is crazy fast. And don't worry about the wrinkling. It is going to automatically tighten up, and everything is going to look perfect. Check it out. And this thing is tall. Oh my God, is it tall. And as you take a look at that, everything now tightens up really nicely. Now, this is where an ALR screen is going to perform above all other screens. If you take a look at over here on this side, look at the lights. You go over here, look at the light, and then look at how bright that image is on that screen. So it is literally rejecting light from the left, from the right, from the top, and only allowing the light source from the projector that's right on the floor that you saw to provide that image that you see there. It's enhancing the image. It's also enhancing the contrast. It's eliminating 90% or more of the actual light around you. And it really takes a projector like this into a total different, I would say, game when it comes to projectors and then screens, because this makes this screen very usable even during the day, as you can see here. Most of us, when you think about a projector, you think about a dark room. You think about a dedicated room or theater. This is why I'll say that you can turn any room in your home into a home theater and use a projector like the Nova combined with a screen like this as a TV replacement, but super size. I'm going to step right in front of the screen because I want to give you a sense of how tall this is. Now, I am 5'6", a little bit close to 5'7", and I'm just going to come over here and step right here so you can see how big this screen is, just to give you a sense of scale. This is how big this screen is. It's massive. And you can imagine your viewing experience with the screen this size. Imagine watching your favorite shows, movies, and in your home with something like this. That's what sets this screen apart. And the fact that it's portable, the fact that you can, again, retract it, even put it aside if that's something you want you to do, or make it a permanent fixture in your living room, makes this a great option. What you're seeing here is 4K video footage that we use as part of our testing when we're testing out screens and projectors. What stands out here is that with this screen, look at how bright. If you even look at what's going on here on the side and then you look at what's here, look at how bright the screen is. And then take a look at how the black levels perform. Now, you saw at the opening of this video how well the screen was performing in darkness. When basically, if it's nighttime and I have no light source coming from the side right here, basically everything pops even more with this screen to a greater degree. It highlights the light areas of the screen or of the video like you're seeing here, and then it takes the blacks and even makes them inky black. We're talking super deep. Again, a normal screen is not going to give you the kind of performance that you see here when it comes to the black levels. Now, again, obviously there's a combination between a fantastic projector like the Nova and then the screen going side by side, but you can see what a movie viewing experience is going to look like. But it's not just the dark and the light aspects of this projector when you look at the screen combo here that you're seeing, but it's also the colors. So we're going to fast forward and we're going to go into some really vibrant colors so that you can see what happens here. So here's a good scene that we're going to bring up. And I love this area because this is an aerial shot of Vegas. And look at, again, the colors that you're seeing here, how it's being represented. And just imagine yourself sitting back in your living room watching something like this. And the cool thing about this screen is also the video angle. So you're going to have a 160-degree video angle. We're going to move the camera in a second and grab an angle shot so you can see that this quality that you're getting from a distance is also present close up. Again, look at, again, the detail here. Let's go ahead and fast forward, and we're going to go into some shots that basically showcase color. I love this one right here. So take a look at all these different peppers that we have here. Right? Water is crisp, clear, and then you can see the overall colors here from these peppers, the reds, the yellows. You see some orange as well with the green. We're going to fast forward, and then we're going to go into this area here. Watch this. Look at that. And again, keep on noticing what's going on here on the side, right? This is, it's around 8 o'clock in the morning, right? So this is normal light. I obviously don't have my ceiling lights on. We rarely do because we have so much natural light. This room has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows. None of them are using blackout shades, and you could see how this image is showing here, right? We'll go ahead and fast forward a little bit more so that we can get some more color shots. Oh, this is a great one too. You'll see this here. Up, we went a little too far. Let's go back a little bit so you can see the stuck. There you go. Look at that. And the next piece that you'll see is, again, going to be black performance. How do the blacks work? And right now, I am getting some light coming in from the sides. So it's not as inky black as I would like it. But you can still see what's going on here. And you're going to see in the next screen, you're going to see also how there is some liquor being poured into a glass. And we'll fast forward it right here and see if we get that piece. Check that out right there. And even regular TVs have trouble with this because, in a welded area, there is a reflection coming onto the screen. Even if you have a matte screen, you're going to be competing with the actual light in the room. But this thing is doing spectacularly well. Right now, here's an angle shot. I am inches from the screen. So I'm going to put my hand right here, and you can see where I am from the screen. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer. This is how close we are. And then you're looking at the angle shot here. Again, because of the angle, 160-degree viewing experience that you can have here, you are, again, not really limited as you would sometimes with the regular products when it comes to your viewing angle. So you can see the kind of detail that we have close up. And again, this is where my hand is to the screen, touching the screen here in the corner. And then I'm going to bring it closer so you can see how close I am. Fantastic performance. I'm going to go ahead and here's the other shot that we saw earlier. All from extreme close-up and angle, and still incredibly viewable. So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.